All right. Okay, good evening, everybody. Good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, whenever you're listening. For those of us who didn't make it to the Zoom call today, we've done a lot of trainings concerning investing and trading in crypto. And but today I just wanted to say one or two things concerning this. And this may be I don't want to go straight to the full training on how to be an investor and a trader. But now, one thing I want you to understand is that if you come into crypto, you must decide what you want to achieve here. This is business. We are not playing here. We are not joking here. And when you come into a business environment, you think like a businessman or woman. You know, this is not like, okay, let us just do something. We are playing games. Let's bring money, do play games, this, that. No. Real money, have been made here every day. So you just need to make sure that when you come here, forget about what people are saying. Forget about those who say they lost money in crypto. It's because they don't understand. It's business, yes, you can lose money. But one thing I love about crypto, if you are not into, maybe even if you are trading, you are into spot trading, it's hard to lose money except you use your hand to lose it. By the coin dip, you have a good fundamental coin, you buy the coin, it dips, and you don't have the patience to wait it to come back up and you sell at a loss. You are the one who did it, you lose money. Or you buy a token that doesn't have, tokens can stay for 1 month, 2 months, going sideways if it's on spot. Before you know it, it will take off. As long as the fundamentals are good. Someone may ask you to buy it, and you say, this coin, this person asked me to buy. It has stayed for 1 month, and it is not moving. It's not going anywhere. Before you know it, 100%, 200% will just happen, just at a snap. You don't need to be in that token or FOMO into it when it's now up. You go into the token before it gets up. Now, when you come here, decide. You can't improve your life. You can't improve your knowledge if you don't have a purpose while you are in this business. So now, when you become a trader, you must decide, are you a day trader? Or are you a scalp trader? Scalping is under 20 minutes, 30 minutes. If you just move up 2%, 3%, just like what we do with Royal Q, that's scalping. If you just buy it, maybe that day it moved up by 5%, 2%, you just collect it. You don't become a millionaire doing that. That's just the truth. You're just making little money. Now, another one is what we call swing trading. Then you buy, maybe after scalp trading, we have day trading. Because within 24 hours, you expected it. Some people, if it goes after 24 hours, they will just go and sell. Or you just know how to read the chart and everything. Once the coin just moved, let's say $5, and the token will always know, you always know that it will always dip before it move up again. Maybe you now do $5.90. You just want to take profit because at $5, so that when it now and move to another coin, or maybe when it dip, you buy again. You will not disturb, instead of it to go to $4.50, 50 cents. It will just move to $4.90 and move up again to $6 and start its journey. So you need to define, that's how trading is. So then we have those who are swing traders. Swing traders are those who put position of trade and allow it to stay like 1 week, 2 weeks. Just 1 week, 2 weeks. At times, some swing trade can last for 1 month. If it has not hit your target, then you take profit and then you move. Then we have position traders. Position traders are those who buy a token at 100 and they have already set their mind. No, I mean $1. They have already set their mind that once it touches $5, they are selling. Some even watch it touch $2. So they now go set up an OCO and put it at the position they want. Set up their position that when it gets to $5, this token, once you get to sell it for me. So they will just go their way. Anytime the token gets to $5, they will sell. It may stay for 6 months. They fail for 3 months, but that's what they have set. That's the profit they need. These are, position traders. They set their position. So when you come into this space, you need to know which one you belong. So now when you look at what I have here, you see the difference between investing and trading. And when you come to this trading, there's a lot of things that are happening to people that makes people who trade lose money. One of them is fear. They are afraid of the movement of the market. The chart says it's going to go down to this way. I need to do this. They're always afraid of losing money. Then number 2 is greed. That's trading psychology. We call it, we've done that lesson. We've done trading psychology training here on this crypto academy. I'm just only rephrasing all those things. Number 2 is greed. They are at that greed of trying to make sure that, they see something is moving up. They want to just stay. And then immediately the thing is going up. And they will say, I needed 5%. And the thing will move to 10%. They say, no, leave it and go to 15%. And before you know it, the greed will take them, the whole thing will not dip down again to 5%. They begin to get afraid. Then the fear will set in. And before you know, he decided to go out of the market at that point. That's a trader. Then another thing that will make a trader is there are what we call those who are, we have the fear of eating, and we have those who are doing for greed, and then we have those for revenge traders. Revenge traders are those who lose a trade in a coin. They say they must get this money back. They are more in forex. They will just be like putting all the things, trying to make sure. They do that in crypto as well. And before you know, you can lose your money because you want to revenge the market. I buy a token and that token dip, and then I lose $200 from it. So from that, you want to go and revenge the market by getting the $200 back and make profit. You move into a coin without checking the fundamentals, without checking anything, not checking the sentiment analysis, nothing. You just move into that coin because the coin is going up. That's why some people FOMO into a coin that is already moving because of revenge. They feel, okay, I've lost from this one. Let me sell it into USDT and use it to buy this one that is moving. And before you know, that one has already done 100%. They expected it to do 200 or 300%. Luckily for them, it may happen. But unluckily for them, it may start coming down because it's crypto. Then, if luckily for them, the thing went up, and maybe from 100% or from 50%, they now acquire up to 200% or 300%. Then, oh wow, the euphoria will come in. They now become the god of the crypto space. They know what to do. So any coin that is moving, enter into it and FOMO into it immediately, and then ride the market. That's their own trading way. And before you know it, the euphoria will set in and they lose the money. I am not saying that trading is not good. It's good. When it comes to trading, you have short time horizon. That's it. But if you are in investment, you have a long-term plan. Your thinking is about long-term. You don't care about the rocky roads of the dips, the red, and every other thing. It's there in crypto. It's none of your business. You really trade. But a trader trades frequently. You must be in front of the computer. You must know more about the chart. You must do a lot of things. That means you just be here every time. I only stay in front of the computer when I'm doing research. I can stay for hours in front of the computer when I'm researching. If I'm not doing research, you don't see me in front of the computer every time. Because I do set up my trade, buy my coins and go. If you like me, most times the market will dip. It is most of you that will call me, what is happening in the market? I say, which market? They say, market is dipping. I say, is it not discount? I say, okay, later, wait, let me check the market. And I check the market, I saw the market is dipping. Okay, it's dipping. Some will just use the word, market is dumping. What is happening? I hate to hear that word, dumping. That's not the right word to use in crypto. When you say dump, that means that they've rock pulled the token. The team, the CEOs, the team, the dev, everybody has now dumped the token on people. They've sold their bags. They've sold their bags. So the token has dumped. Market can only dip. To us as investors, we see it as discount. Market has given us a discount, man. Look for money. That's why we do things that will give us what we call cash flow to enter into the market. When it comes to risk, a short-term trader is a risk taker. But risk averse are the investors. Because in crypto, there is no way that a good coin with good fundamentals that will stay the same price for 1 year. It must make percentages. So, but along that road, it will go up and come down. Like Solana, it started at 50 cents. Solana that is 200 and something, started at 60 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents. From 50 cents, it moved to $5. From $5, it moved down to $3, to even to $1. Later on, it moved to $3. It was there. Solana. So move down. One of us here have about 10,000 Solana. At the price, when it was moving from 20 up and down, $5, $3, $2, and all that. Then later on, Solana moved to, for those of us who missed it, it moved to that time to, is it $30-something, $40-something, and then go down to $34. I said, we should buy. If you have missed Solana, buy it. Most of us bought. But as a trader, will now see that he has lost money because the Solana moved from $34 down to $23. And I must be a wicked mentor to tell you, still buy it, even at that $23. I told you to buy something at $34. For those of, if you miss Solana, please buy it at $34. That was this year now. It has not been long. And then from there, maybe there was something Elon Musk said or something, it dipped the whole market and bring Solana to $23. Will you say it dumped? No, it's a discount. Imagine the discount. That was too much. 34 to 23. To a trader, that's a loss. To an investor, that's a discount. Do you see the two different things? That's philosophy of a trader and an investor. To a trader at that point in time, man, even if he will leave me, I don't know, most of you don't say that, but in your mind at that time, most of you would have said, what is this guy saying? You know, you didn't look at this thing properly. You told us to buy and we buy at 34. The thing now moved to $23. Instead of you to even come and show our remorse, I didn't look at it properly. I said, go and buy it at $23. That must be a bad mentor. But now Solana is 200 and something. Now, at that point, you went straight to 200 and something. No, it moved down to 50, from 50, come down again to 40, from 40, go to 60. From it always do that. Bitcoin is going to 1.5 million to $2 million. But at the road, there will be a rocky road of the dips, the red, the everything, the even 80% decrease in your price, which will now be 80% discount to those who understand it at the time it's moving to that point. At that time, a trader must have lost a lot of money. There is no trader who is not an investor that I told to buy Solana at 34 and it moved down to 23. And if I don't know the kind of coin I'm talking about, do you think I will have the face to come and tell you to buy what I told you to buy at 34, move to 23, I still come back to tell you to buy it at 23? I must be a wicked mentor that didn't understand that you have lost money for the information I gave you before. I still have the guts to come and tell to your face, buy it at 23. Why? The fundamental. As an investor, you need to understand fundamental analysis. But a trader needs to understand technical analysis. And when it comes to crypto, technical analysis does not always work out. the fundamentals of a token is more important. Because when you see the roadmap, you see the white paper of any crypto project, at that point, it's still a rumor. Because most of the things, they've not done it, but they say they will. Some people would doubt it because it's not yet a news. It's still a rumor. We'll do this, we'll do that, we'll do that. That's what you are looking at, the fundamentals. What is the fundamentals, Seth? These fundamentals that we're looking at, what is it? Because this thing makes you look like, I don't understand. You look at the team involved. You look at their mission. You look at the solution they are bringing in the marketplace. We have a lot of challenges in the crypto space. And because we have those challenges in the crypto space, we need people that will come up and take care of these challenges and solve them. So if they don't solve them, then there's a problem. Because there is no way that people will just come into crypto space and bring up a lot of things without them understanding, oh, this is what we need to do, this is how we need to do, this is what we need to solve. All these things, you look at it. And then they will not tell you how they will solve it. They need to outline it, what they need to build, how they need to build it, what they need to go. So at that time, it's still a rumor. So all we just have to do is just to come up and listen to that rumor and buy into it. Then when it becomes news, it's already there. That's when the whole money will come up. But as a trader, you look at technical analysis. I love the two. I tell you, I'm a trader, I'm an investor, but I'm more an investor than a trader because I make more money investing than I make in trading. Trading is just that. I just look for money. I just want to just get sharp money to do something. I don't want to touch my real money. I just bring out $1,000 or $2,000 or $5,000. So I'm turning this 5,000 to 10,000 at so and so time. I now use it to do that, just to use it to do what I want to do. So apart from that, I don't trade often because I make money as an investor. But now, you should decide. You want to be two, or you want, then if you are two, decide on which one you want to be more. I use charts a lot. I plot the chart, I do all the things that I need to do, all the, to take over the technical analysis and everything, but I don't bring that much to you because it will make you look as if these things are, they can't understand it. Well, because I want you to gravitate more into investing into crypto than trading crypto. That's one thing I want you to know. I want you to be more an investor than a trader so that you look at long term and make money. Because if you go to the part where you want to do, you make money, yes, price will appreciate. You make money as a trader, you appreciate, you make money as an investor, you get money, maybe dividend, hard forks and all that. When, we have, blockchains come together, divide and all that, most of you will gain some of the things. If you have that token and there's a hard fork, you get it. And then there are airdrops that will drop. If you are still holding the token, you get airdrops. Most of you gotten that based on the fact that you hold one token or the other. A trader will still get it if you are still holding the token, you are trading it. But most times, before you can get into that, you have already transferred the token to your USDT. So as a trader, you may not get much of them, but at times you get. So understand. So how do you develop a trading strategy now? Which is the main thing. When you decide what you want, now you now decide which sector in the crypto space you want to play at. We have so many sectors. We have exchange-based tokens. We have games. We have, layer 2 tokens. We have bridge. We have oracles. We have the metaverse is there. You just decide. We have meme coins as well. We have finance token. We have insurance tokens. Now, most of you don't even know the industry where you are good at, where you want to play at. Every crypto is good. So now you need to know which one you want to do. So per time, you know where the industry is going, where the sentiments of people are going, so that you go to that place, make your money. You put, if you're a trader, make your money from that place. Then if you're investing in that place, you know that this thing you are investing, once you see that the sentiment of people have moved that place, you can bring out your money, invest it into another sector, and drive it. All you just want to do is to have a lot of crypto and make more money with it. Now, do you know that crypto would outlive all of us, and the price will continue to grow? As long as this crypto is there, it will not be the same price. As the more it's going, the more inflation is setting in. There are inflation that will drive the whole world, that even make Shiba Inu to become $1. A lot of people will become millionaires, yes, but it doesn't matter. It will be the next 10 years because you will still be here. But most of us may not have that mind to keep it to 10 years. You want to make your money sharp, sharp. That's a trader's mentality. I need money fast, fast. Do you know that in 2009, $20 will buy 200,000 Bitcoin? $20 alone. But now, do you know, within the time that Bitcoin is now $58,000 to $60,000, that Bitcoin has done 80, he has dipped 80% before. At times you go up and dip. There was a time Bitcoin was $10,000. It moved down to $3,500. If you are trading futures at that time, what will you've liquidated your business. Some people will just say, no, I've lost money and all that. They begin to sell. But an investor still kept there, just like what Michael Seller said. They ask him, you don't look your phone to see that this thing goes up and come down. Don't you feel it? He said, I am not a trader, I am an investor. Me, I said I'm a trader and investor. Himself, he said, I'm not a trader and I don't envy traders. I'm an investor. That most of the Bitcoin he's buying is not even for him, it's for his children and grandchildren. So, and this thing will not be the same price for a long time. So why am I going to be bothering myself about what the price is now, when I know that in the next 2-3 years, I cannot get it at this price? He says an investor. An investor relax. The risk is minimal. But I've seen people bring $10,000 or $20,000 into crypto and lose it because they are trading. So that's why I want to put you more into investment, that coming to read chart and trends and everything, technical analysis to you, so that you'll be able to know how to do all these things. And then at the end of the day, I'll look at you in a year, 2 years, 3 years, you are still telling me the same story of how you plot chart, it goes up, it goes down, and all that. Yes, we know all these things for you to really know what to do per time. But any coin that you have known the fundamentals and you trade, forget about plotting chart on it, or else you lose that coin and you can never come back again. Because now later, when that coin begins to do well, you say, hey, I had this coin before, but it seems as if you now begin to check, you find out that you sold it when you feel it has made some certain percentage, and you go out. Now the coin is now mourning. I wish you knew. Because why? It's part of the coin you are monitoring in your trading view. And that chart can be deceiving. You always want to know when to sell the dip, sell the top, and buy the dip. And at times, you don't know the dip. You can think this is the dip, and you later move down. The only time we got the dip in different times is when we know during Bitcoin, we check all those things and said, okay, if it dropped 29,000 something to this and it didn't come back up, everything was shaking. People were saying, take profit. I said, as long as it has never crossed this money, don't do anything, because you never know where it's going. And even if at then it crossed 28,000, then that time, and moved on to 27, I said, don't shake. There's no way crypto is going to go away. That's one thing that should give you confidence. Will this thing go away? No. Has it come to stay? Yes. Will it remain the same price over time if you have a good coin? No. Okay, can I invest and watch it and it's going down? Why are you looking at it? It's an investment. Go on, forget it and let it do its work. Or else you miss out, because If you are looking at your phone, you may see your $7,000 going to 6,000. Sometimes you move to 5,000. I'm losing money. You will now be calculating that you have lost $2,000. Before you know, you say, let me move this thing to USDT. I've lost a lot. And before you know it, you find out that you just shoot yourself. Why are you taking it out when you don't need money? Even if you need money, take $500 from there, no problem. Save $500, solve whatever you want. Leave the other one there inside that coin. As long as that coin is good, it will surely come back. And then you make profit. That's what I want you to know. Now, let me show you something that I want you to know right now. Let me just show you something. Now let me show you this. Look at this now. This is Solana, right? Just like I was saying, Solana, remember, forget about what it said 2 years. It's 2020 that Solana came out. Okay, May 11, 2020. Yeah, they said 2 years ago. I'm confused. Solana came out last year. So now if you look at it here now, Solana has done this percentage. Then the all-time low is 50 cents. That's what it was listed. That was not me. I didn't, luckily for me, I didn't bought it at pre-sale, at the private sale. I didn't got Solana at private sale. I got it when it was already listed. I wish I got it at private sale. I would have got it more lower, but it's good for me. I got it at a very better price. I got Solana when it was about $3. Then we got it. It then moved down to $2, moved down to $1. I got more from there. That was just last year. You know, it didn't take, it's not up to, they say about 2 years ago, okay? That's a year plus. It was just last year. It got up, and then we start moving from there. So imagine in that rocky road, Solana has moved to $10, it has moved to 15, come back again to $5, and then move to 20, come to $10. It has been moving back and forth. And then as a trader, what will you be doing? You'll be looking at your money being losing. But an investor that have cooled down, read what Solana is all about. You just come down, read. If you don't even want to go to the website or go to more, you can come to CoinMarketCap like this and read. Are you getting? You know, look at all the things that they have and look at what they don't have and look at what they plan to do in the future. And then you get. Now, do you know another thing that makes me keep Solana? I want to show it to you now. Now, when it comes to Solana, it was just like the total supply is not here. The circulating supply for now of Solana is 303 million, but it's 500 million. That's the total, the maximum supply. It's not here, but I know that the maximum supply is 500 million. So now, with a coin of 500 million, and I got it at $1, and it's a blockchain or the technology, permissionless blockchain for that matter. That now, every permissionless blockchain that will have a smart contract that will create decentralized finance, that's DeFi systems and all that, is something that we have to just look into. And I said, okay, look at this thing now. This is it, because the maximum supply is 500,000. That was when I said, wow, this is good to go. And because of this, we have others with 2 million, 2 billion, 3 billion, and other things and all that. But this one is different. And so when you look at all the things that they have, it's something that we have to look and say, okay, wow, let's go into this. This one is better. Even if it's 1 billion. If you have a maximum supply of 1 billion, that's fine. Now, look at it. Let's go to another one. Talking about, because you need to check some things. I may not have, which one did I ask us to buy then? Okay. This Avalanche. This is another one. This one, I called it before, but in the group, I asked us to buy it when it was low. When it was about moving up and all that, we said, okay, let's buy this and all that. Let's get it because it moves up to something better. By that time, we got late, but we got it around $10. But when was it the all-time low of this? That is in December 2020. $2. Last year, December. Now, but now, how much is it? $127 or $28. But now, with this one, it has already moved to 10, 20, 15. Even when it go to 10, that time we say, no, buy another. With Luna, somebody bought at 8, and then some people, the person didn't buy, another one bought his own as 10. I said, why didn't you buy it when I call it, you should buy it? He said, I didn't have money that time. Is it good to buy? I said, buy. And then it was, but now look at it, just last year, and this one, he has made 4,496%. Long term, a trader will be trading this thing now with technical analysis and begin to trade and throw it away. But an investor will just buy and keep. And you get, these are something you need to do. But now look at this one. Let's look at the total supply, because this one, most times, total supply and circulating supply doesn't make meaning, but you only make meaning to you when the coin, do you understand, have a lot of fundamentals. This one is like Solana. Solana is 500 million. This one is 720 million, rather, say 500,000, 720 million. Solana is 500 million. But circulating supply is 220 million, 280,577. That's the circulating. But the total is 720, which means E and Solana is the same thing. This is another layer one blockchain. So these are things we need to, let's look at another. With time, you begin to see that you need to understand. Just pray that we begin to get things like this and get it with the time, so that you will not come and become a trader here and be talking grammar, be speaking grammar without you having something to back it up. Terra Luna, that's the one. Now, this one, Terra Luna, that time he gave us a discount that we bought. Somebody who bought these wanted to sell. Look at this one, Terra Luna, that has been, was the all-time low, has been 0.0, as you can see here, 0.0 if you look at it, but we didn't get in at that time. Where we got in was $8. That was when I told us, but I bought it before that time. But when I told the community to buy, I'm explaining when I told us to buy, not when I said, let's buy this because they are really showing us, and it's still growing, not that it's not, even at this point. So, but it's easier for you to buy a coin that will give you double, triple. We are looking at S, 1S, 2S, 3S, 5S, 10S, 100S, even 1,000S. That's what I want us to be looking at. From 2022, we're looking at projects of 1,000X. Just get it and keep it there for 1,000X. Now, we're looking at this now with 13th of March 2022, it has done 37,231%. So that I don't want to be talking about, imagine you put $100, you put $200. That's this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not a get-rich-quick industry, but it can create wealth. Now, with an investor, you buy this thing and you boom. But a trader cannot see coin going up and down. Even as a trader now, as it has gone up to $54, 54.7, and then dip 18%, the trader is already shaking. But a long-term investor don't. Someone who bought this coin wanted to sell it at $20, and I said no. The coin moved down to $15, this particular one. And then he comes back to me and said, I would have sold this thing at $20 You said I should not. So now the coin is $15. I said, are you here? Are you going out of crypto now? He said, no. I said, are you here for long time? He says, I said, leave the coin. You need money? He said, for now, no, I don't need. But I said, if you don't need money, leave it so it will come up. But now it has crossed the $20 and moved to 40 and 40 something dollars. So the guy has doubled that money that he would have gotten just within a few months. So with all this, it's better to be an investor where you don't need to check the chart every time to come and be in front of your computer all day, but you are making money. With little money, you can make money. But that does not mean that you don't come down to learn. We always try to make sure you ditch the learning curve and start profiting in crypto. By giving you crypto made easy information, training for you to understand, but know where you belong. Know what you want to do. Don't be, a slave to someone else's philosophy. Just try to, there are so many. Let me not be sure. If I begin to show you some of the coins now, the percentage they have done, then most of you may thought, oh, is it like this? Okay, let me bring $100 and begin to turn this thing, become a millionaire in dollars within a few months. Because you don't understand that this thing takes process. You don't understand that it goes up and comes down. There will be a time that you will cut 50% and you come back shouting, and somebody will say, relax. The fundamentals of this coin is okay. With time, you will reap the dividend. But you don't understand it. It's not that you buy the coin. If it is buy the coin, it will start going up immediately. Nobody should be studying crypto fundamental. Just put your money and let it be going up. But we study it because there is one you will still buy and it will go down, down, down because there is no fundamental backing it up. But if those people can pick it up, the team, and set up things in place, in motion, before you know it, the coin will just jump back to life. Then you would have said, I would have bought more if I knew. Don't say, I know, when you belong to this industry. That's why I'm going to show you what I'm going to do today, going forward. But for now, I want you to ask your question. Let me release you to ask question. If you have any question concerning the little thing that I just said about trading and investment, please listen to me. I'm not saying traders are not good, but I'm saying that you should make sure you define your purpose here. Why are you here? But for me, I'm an investor and a trader, but more of an investor than a trader. That's me. Are you getting? So who is the first person? Okay, Mr. Okay, Nzerem, is it Mr. or Miss? Your hand was the
sorry, one. Mr. Brown, it's me. I don't know why my name is changing on the whole thing itself. I don't, Mr. Innocent, it's me, sorry. Okay. I don't know, my name changed on the whole page. I was trying to do something with Zoom, so it actually changed my whole name. Okay. I think when the whole thing we were having about being traders and investors and everything, like when the other guy, I'm just bringing back what happened, he sent the voice note to me. I told him it's my midterm coin. Like I told you when we started the meeting that I'm a fan of money rotation. Yeah. I research where money is entering. Where they're going to pump in the next one. I have coins who fundamentally layer one coins, they are my long-term coins. Yeah. I have the ones where these are the ones I have for 2 months. These ones I'm going to keep for 6 months. These ones I believe in. That's
the strategy. Setting up your own strategy.
I believe in. I keep them till, if you like, let there be bear market for the next 5 years. I believe in this thing. Yeah. I'm going to keep it. It's like telling Mr. Stanley to sell sheep. It's not possible. You believe so much in. Yeah. I know I believe in some coins, like exchange coins like BNB, they will always pump. Like CRS, they will do well. So even if they go up and come down, But now this metaverse, that is what everything is. That is where the money is. I'll jump in now. It's all money. It's money we are looking for. I'll move into this coin. The next one I hear they have moved out to an APIN. I'll collect profit and APIN to the next one. Because now I'll not get another money. I need to take profit from one, leave it to run, and move into the next one and make money from there. So that is my strategy. I am an investor, I'm a trader. I have the ones I keep for long term. They are there. I don't bother. I stake to you. I don't worry myself about you. I know that you're going to be there, come rain, come sun. But I know the one I'm aping in because, they were talking about metaverse. I've always known manner, but the moment I heard metaverse, I jump inside, jump in. It's booming. I've doubled my money. I know it will still move. The moment I hear it is this one, when I heard gaming, TLM, I always had it. Mobox, I bought it. I know that, these are the things that are happening now. The next one I'm hearing is Web3 solutions. I move.
Yeah.
Simple. I'm aping into, I'm take out profits from this one, aping into layer 2 solutions. Same thing with this ecosystem. Now, Solana was raining between August and September. You see now it has slowed down. Avax has taken up. Very soon FTM will come. And when those coins begin to pump, watch the coins in their ecosystem, they begin to pump. Right now, FTM is down. I'm checking out Popsicle Finance. I'm checking out Spell, everything on that FTM ecosystem. I know that the moment it's FTM's turn to pump, they start pumping with it. So that is it. We should actually know where the money is flowing into. We should know which ecosystem is booming next. And then we make money. We are in crypto to make money. That is all we need to do. The information is key. That is the whole thing. Information is what gives us the money in this whole crypto space.
Right.
That's what
it's okay. So that's it. We need to just define our purpose, do the right thing, know where to play, know where to go and all that. If you want to be a trader, good, be there. But for me, this is what works for me. I've made a lot of money being an investor, and I'm continuing making. And then you can use little money, turn it up and all that, just like move from this sector to the other sector until you now have the time that you can put money in one coin and leave it for some time for it to flow while you continue doing other things in crypto. All of us will grow with time and we'll go. That's the reason why I'm going to do what I will do. There's something I want to do, which I've decided to do. I will talk about it before I'm done for today because I have decided to set it up. I've already put everything in motion to make that work because I want to build strong men around me. Okay, the next person is Mr. Brown before we go. Okay, so.
Okay, thank you very much, for this exclusive, detailed training. My question goes basically on the dimension you analyze the Solana, Avax, and Luna in 2020. And this is what we're experiencing in 2021. Just barely, not up to one full year, and the prices has moved on. And as an investor, every investor or everyone in the room that bought the coin when you called it should be smiling home with some good stuff. So my question now says we have mentioned a lot of tokens in 2021. Are we going to be precise in saying, look, guys, you are in the room today, don't be surprised and don't just listen to me say these coins and you let them lie low, and by the time we come back in April and in August next year, you tell me you did not buy them. You are here, I expect you, this coin are going to perform the same way Solana, Avax, and Luna has performed, based on the fundamentals. Like I like when you say fundamentals, because you have taught us a lot of things in the room to say, go to coin market cap, check for these things yourself to confirm, so that it doesn't look as if it's only innocent that just telling you. So that by the time you make your decisions, you own it up and you run with it. Excellent. That is fantastic. Yeah. So my question boils down is, do we have similar things that is likely to play out in 2022? Thank you.
Thanks for that question. 2022 is going to be better than 2021 in crypto. Crypto is going to be getting better by the day. Because more investors are coming in, institutional investors are coming in, people are beginning to understand. The more the government talk against crypto, the more people are coming into it to find out why is the government against this thing. what is happening. So it puts more. So, but for the one I said here now, I just use it for educational purposes. When it comes to coin that I will call for the, I told you I've been in a very long research looking at the industry that will make way for 2022. So that, because we need to get this thing on at the floor so that you can easily ride it up. Now, not that Solana has stopped, but you know that Solana at $200, for you to double your money, Solana has to go to 400. You need to know that. So for you to, it's better to buy a coin that is $5 that can go to $10 and $15, $20, $50 to triple and go to 2x, 3x, 5x of your money. Not that Solana has stopped. No, it has not. But you need to have a lot of money to be in that space. So, but look at a coin that started with 50 cents and it moved. And then when we call it here in the group, that was last year, was when it was $2, $3, $5 and all that. But this year, we talk about it when it was 34. The thing now be like, you'll be like winch. The same day we call about it, about 3 days after, the thing moved down to $23. So imagine what an investor, what a trader would think of me there. But yet, I still have the mind to come back and say, at least $23 buy. Even me, despite I had Solana then, I bought more at $23 when I ask you to buy. So it's normal. And then it moved. But why? I always say it from the beginning. I'm always looking out for coins that are good, but cheap, that you can buy, then your money will triple. You have so many X that you can do. Getting a blockchain that has a smart contract with all that Solana has, and you got it at $50, 50 cents, $1, $2, $5, man, that's a key now. If you can be able to get more of it, it's good. Not that you have stopped. So when I'm showing all those things, the Avars and all that, if you didn't have Avars now, okay, Luna own, okay, I can understand that one is still $44. Okay, it can be 80 and all that. Just, that's the way I think. I can't ask somebody to go and buy Bitcoin now if you don't have good money. You have to be a billionaire to buy Bitcoin now so that you can buy 1,000 of Bitcoin. But now, if you have only 60,000 or maybe 5,000, now you use it to go and buy Bitcoin. For you, your 5,000 to turn to 10,000, Bitcoin has to be at $120,000. Whereas your 5,000 would have made $100,000 or more if you have put it in other coin. So which one? Why should I ask you to do that? So this one is not for 2022. I have tapped for that. But I want everybody to learn how to use the desk platform. You must learn how to use the desk platform. You must have to use, don't be on Binance. Binance doesn't give us money. It's most times just all these coins, at times you'll be lucky you get it from there and it still go up to some percentage. But many of them are doing percentage in desk platform and some even Gate.io and some other small SaaS platforms that people can easily go and then you make money with. So if you really want to make it in 2022, we need to have a training that you have to know how to use the desk platform properly. And then we'll be able to work. But when I'm going to finish to talk about it, we'll talk about what is my plan. I just need about 20 people. I wanted it to be 10, but I was saying, oh, no, 10 too small. So 20, I can only manage 20. I don't want it to be more than 20 because it will be hard for me to manage. And I'm going to explain what we are going to do for 2022. Okay, saving grace, what do you have?
Yeah, I have the same question Mr. Brown just asked right now. Based on what you have said so far, you have said a lot of things concerning these coins now.
Yeah.
We are looking for next undervalued coins with great potentials.
Good.
That we can launch into that will usher us to next year as the years to come. Like he had just said, a reference to what he had just said. Which are the undervalued coins now, those hidden gems that we can take hold of now and just shut down, leave it in the next 2 years and all that, like Solana and all those ones I've done. I miss Solana, I miss some of them, and I don't want to miss the next ones that are coming. That's just the facts.
All right. Okay.
For instance, this SLP that is still down, are we supposed to buy more? Does it have future, or do we just leave it?
What happened in SLP is that the senior brother of SLP is doing well. And but the SLP thing, I still is part of the thing I said I will study more about what is their use case, the use case of SLP, because we bought it because of their this thing Axie Infinity, because it's their token, it's the brother and all that. But now I want to come down to look at the use case, what is happening in that ecosystem with it. Once I come up with my findings, then I will now know if it's something we'll keep. I will say, you know what, just sell this thing off or keep it. But based on the fact that Axie Infinity, which is a game token, and then in their community, they are using SLP. But I want to find out the use case in that community. If it's something that is good, once I'm done, I can come up and make a statement. But I feel from my mind that I feel that in my mind that this thing will work. The SLP will still come back, because when people now find out that this one has gone through the roof, they will return back to that token. That's, sentimentally speaking. But I need to look on the fundamental aspect of it to be sure that it's okay to stand the test of time, because sentimentally, people will come back to it. But if there's no fundamental backing it up, people will still sell it off. Because once people who are deep in it, immediately it goes up, they will sell. But before you know it, if it has a good fundamental, as they are selling, they are going off. Those who can now hold it will now be the one to benefit it as it's going forward, because the fundamentals are strong. But if it is not strong, as people are pumping it by moving into it, some people will be selling, and then it will have people to continue buying it up again. But let me calm down, let me done, and then so that I can give my own verdict, what I feel we should do. But I'm still having a feeling that it has a lot to do. It's not done yet, because Axie Infinity has come to stay, so SLP is still here to stay. That's my thought for now. Just my thought until I go and check it properly. Is that okay? All right. So, any other person? Okay, no other person. All right. Now, that's it. So what I want us to, okay, Stanley.
Thank you, Mr. Innocence. Just a quick one about Anchor. What do you think? It's playing into the Web3 ecosystem, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, for Anchor, I will ask everybody to keep the Anchor. Please don't sell that token. Don't sell that token. I even buy more. Although it did before, it has already gone up a bit. It did before. Don't sell that token. I got more of it because by 2022, it will play out. A lot of things is going to play out on that token. Maybe it's going to be one of the tokens that we are going to use for 2022. Why I'm doing all these things is because I want us, just like every year I call tokens for the year, by January, I'm expecting to call one, so I want to make sure I research and get the tokens for 2022. I'm not saying 2021 is over. No, there's still a lot to do. But always remember that December, coin will move and dip. You are not the only one that goes to Christmas. Other people do go to Christmas. So when it dips, know fully well that it's time for you to pick up some of these coins. And most times, I don't know whether this time will be different. Maybe people would refuse not to sell, but it always happens. People will always take profit for Christmas. You're not the only one doing, and then New Year celebration, they are traveling and some other things. So coins will always dip a little after, before and after 25th. So after that one, from January, you see coins picking up again. You can see Shiba during Christmas period. Shiba really went down. People were at a loss. Why? They took profit. Two, they are afraid. It was a meme coin then, so they feel they may come back from Christmas and they will not see it anymore. So it's better we get our money back and then let it stay. That was what happened. And most of these meme coins, it will happen the same way. But if you have good ones that have some certain things, don't touch it, forget it. Because you may say you should take as them, By the time they will buy back in January, you may not be free or chance to go there to buy. And before you know it, the coin has already started moving. So it's better you just buy, look for money for Christmas, leave some of the coin. If you want to take any money for Christmas, please take it between, as it enters Christmas, between that time getting to 20th. You take money for Christmas and forget. Anything can happen after that within this Christmas and New Year time. At times it can go up, at times then you now come back again in January and start moving. So be careful of what you do. Those who don't understand will take money for Christmas. But more people are getting more understanding in crypto now. So I don't think that will play out, but I'm still having a gut feeling that it will still happen. It always happens like that every year. So this year will not be an exception. Maybe it will, because some people know that they have store value in crypto and they will forget about it. So watch out. And when it starts playing out, don't shake. It's one of those things. The next year you start with. For Anchor that you asked, forget your token. Forget, except you don't have money. If you don't have money that you want to play in another industry, you can sell some of it and put it in another industry that you feel is bigger. But you remember you have a lot of tokens of it. Most of you may have about 100,000 of it. Some of you may remember we used about $1,000 to buy about 100 and something thousand Anchor then. I don't know how many you use, but when I called it, I used 1,000 to buy 150,000 pieces. So I don't know, by now that 150,000 pieces has gone big. So I don't know how many, even no matter when you buy, you must have gotten a sizable number. With $1,000, then you may get about 50,000 or 100,000, depending on the time you get in. And that $1,000 now is about 5,000 or so. Now, you are still at a profit, but don't sell, or except you want to just cut your profit into two and then wait, because that one is a coin for 2022. It will be one of our coins. I don't say it will, because I've never finished up, but it's a good one to keep.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson.
All right. Okay, Jude. Jude. Mr. Jude. Okay, I think that was.
Thank you very much, Mr. Innocent. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah, I think personally, can you hear me?
Clear. I can hear you clearly, sir.
Okay, so I think personally, I'm really learning a lot. I just have one question. Sometimes when I'm trying to do a transaction on Pancake Swap, at the point I try to enable the coin, especially when I want to take profit, I discovered that on my MetaMask, the confirm button is not enabled. Even when I try to increase the slippage from a lower one to a higher one, it's still not enabled. Sometimes I increase it up to 20%. It's still not enabled. So I don't know if there's anything I'm probably not doing right. So that's just my question.
Okay, one thing you need to understand what is spillage that you are increasing, what it means. The more spillage you increase, the more money you pay for fees. So understand that properly. Why most of these meme coins, why we increase the spillage is because most time it's not about the fee. They charge you with the coin that you are buying. They are distributing some percentage to people who already hold those tokens. So that's why you increase the spillage. As you buy, some of the coins will now go to some people. But now you don't just go and increase spillage. If you want to increase spillage, not on a very good coin that is not a meme coin, don't let it pass 2%, 1.5%, 2%, 3%. That's the normal spillage. Those 20% and not 15%, 10% is for meme coins. Please, if you want to go back to use your coin, your account, make sure that you check the spillage when you want to buy a coin that is not a meme coin. Make sure you check the spillage and change it back to the normal thing before you use, or else you'll be buying and be paying too much fees. Not especially on Ethereum. Your fees will be too high. Please be careful. Then spillage does not enable the swap. Is it the swap button? What the swap button is once you have connected your wallet to Pancake Swap, it will enable. except your wallet is not connected to PancakeSwap, there is no way you click and it will, because once you click, it will take you to your account for you to log in to MetaMask or Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet, you don't need to log in, you go to the DApp. But if you're using your MetaMask, you are using a browser. Once you click on it, you have to go to your browser. So are you using a MetaMask or a Trust Wallet? Which one are you using?
I'm using a MetaMask.
And you said that the swap button is not enabled.
Yes, it's not enabled.
That's confusion.
Shortly before this meeting, I tried to do one. I don't know if we have time. I would have loved to even probably share my screen.
Okay, we have time. I want to close very soon, but share your screen. Others can learn from it. I'll give you the right to share.
Okay. Can you see my screen, please?
It's booting. Okay, same. Okay, what happened?
Okay. So for instance, this is my pancake. Let me try and refresh the page.
Okay.
Okay, I just refreshed now. The last coin I was trying to work on is EZO.
Okay.
I actually bought this coin with I think $20.
Okay.
Now it has come up to about 120. So for instance, I wanted to take all as profits. So probably swapping it to BNB. So it's at this level. Okay, good. It will show that enable ESCO, right? So at this stage, I will, let me just take the slippage to maybe 1%.
Is it a meme coin? Is it a meme coin? Make it 15. Yes. You make it 15.
Okay, 15. Okay. Okay, it's on 15 now. Then at this stage, I will enable EZO, that's the coin itself.
Yes.
So when I enabled, it will try to link up with my MetaMask, and just below the confirm button is not highlighted.
Wait, let me say that the fee is associated with this request. Do you have this money in your BNB? Do you have money in your BNB?
No, it's on.
Do you have money? Your BNB is showing zero now.
Let me just quickly check, please. I'm not too.
Your BNB is showing zero. There's no money there.
Yes, I don't think I have money.
That's why it's showing you there's no money now. 0.15, 0.0024 BNB need to. But I'm seeing 0 BNB on your BNB. There's no money there. So how do you pay the fees?
Oh, okay. I think that's probably a learning point for me.
You need to have a BNB there because that's what they want to charge this money. You can't tell your neighbor because you see there's no money. So where do you pay it from? So you have to add money to your BNB so it will be enabled.
Okay. Thank you so much. I think I've been suffering on this. That's even
look at your BNB. It's showing balance zero.
Yeah.
Can you see it there? Your BNB balance is showing zero.
Yeah, I think.
So click reject because you can see it. It's showing zero. There's nothing there.
Zero.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right. Okay. So, all right then. So, okay, Mr. Yusuf, is it a new one or the old one?
It's a new one.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. I see that some coins, they sell with different coins. Like when you say seller, you can buy it with Bitcoin or you can buy it with USDT, and their prices are those coins are different. What's that? I don't understand it.
Well, maybe you are using a search platform if that's what you are saying. Buying coins are always different price. I'm trying to answer your question with some understanding, but it's confusing. Every coin have different price. Huh?
what I'm saying is, let's say I want to buy Shiba now. Shiba on KuCoin, they can give a different price when you want to buy it with BTC. But they give a different price when you want to buy it with US.
That's normal. That's normal.
It's the same Shiba. So why the difference in rates?
Yeah, that's normal. Different exchangers, they have different prices, not too different. It always happens like that. That's what we call, coin arbitrage. When you go to another exchanger, you find out that the price is low, you buy it there, come to an exchanger where the price is high and sell. That's a business. So people do that. We call it coin arbitrage. You just move from one, look for exchangers for the same thing and go. It's normal. Times you see it on different, but you need to check the fees and the transfer and every other thing. So you need to have good volume to make money. So some people do that just to make money, buy from here. Not when I'm talking about it, just that you don't need to have small money. You have to have about $10,000, $50,000, $100,000 to do and make profit with that kind of move. It's always like that. The price are not, the difference are not too much like that. So you need more volume for you to do that kind of business. But for what you are saying, it's normal. You may see that this thing is $5.80 here. You will find out that it's $5.90 in another exchange. It's like that. Times it's $6 in another exchange. It's where you go. Later on, they will always synchronize together with time. With time, it goes and then get better. All right, let me go to the offer that I have for the day. You get it. So don't worry, it's normal thing. Madam Gloria, so what do you say before I stop the recording? I don't want it to be too much. If it's related to
good evening.
today. Okay.
Yeah, I want to say in Binance they don't have CRO, or is it that I am searching for it?
It's not there.
Oh, okay.
Now, these things are simple. If you want to get to know where a coin is, just go to, we don't need to be asking that question here in this thing. So let me share a screen so that I can answer that as fast as possible. Okay, it's good as I'm stating. Just any coin you are looking for, just go to CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap. Okay, is this CRO that you're talking about? This coin have been long since we have been holding this coin for 2 years. No green move. The coin have started now. So now when you come to this place, this is the coin market cap, then you come to this place, see market. You come to market. What is market? Market is where you can go and buy something. Area market. You do motor market. My one, Joe.
That's it.
So you now click on market. When you click on market, it's for you to know where you can buy it. You see a lot of issues where it is. So you can now go, you can buy it, so you now see it. Anyone, if you didn't see it here, there's no need to go to that place and begin to search it because you won't see it. Just click on market, you see all the one you have this thing, you move on. Forget about the confidence, the high, moderate, all those things. This is the coin market cap, ratings of those tokens. That does not mean that if you buy it from there, it's not good. That's their own. So, but look at all those places and look at where you can buy it and buy it. It's not yet on Binance.
Okay. All right, thank you, sir.
All right. So that's it. So let's now, let me stop.